And I hope you all are well. Welcome to my show, Informal Conversations with Naya Mufti Zuhaib. Today, the guest that I have invited is a truly inspirational personality. His name is Muhammad Ali Khan. He is suffering with muscle dystrophy and epilepsy, but he never made it his weakness. He is a creative writer, content writer, fiction writer. He has his own blogging website and he is also teaching students for creative writing. So आइए चलते हैं हमारे इंटरव्यू की तरफ जिसमें मोहम्मद अली खान हमें बताएंगे कि किस तरह से उन्होंने अपनी लाइफ में इतना सब कुछ अचीव किया इतनी छोटी सी उम्र में। आइए चलिए मिलते हैं मिस्टर मोहम्मद अली खान से। ओके अली, तो आज आप हमारे साथ हैं। सबसे पहले तो आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक यू फॉर गिविंग अस योर टाइम एंड शेयरिंग विद अस द इंस्पिरेशंस ऑफ योर लाइफ। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस सेशन। सो अली, आप मुझे बताएं कि आपकी लाइफ में आपको सबसे ज्यादा क्या चीज इंस्पायर करती है?
मुझे मेरी लाइफ में इंस्पायर रीडिंग करती है। आई एम एन एवर रीडर, so I would read anything.
Okay.
So it's not like people are inspired by some other person or something like that. I'm inspired mostly by books and articles and other sort of things. Like it doesn't have to be one specific person for the entire life. कि आप किसी को people are inspired by Qaeda Azam, Muhammad Ali Jinnah or some other person. लेकिन यार, how can you be inspired by for everything? You cannot be inspired by him for sports. Just an example. He was an excellent person, लेकिन आपको वो इंस्पायर स्पोर्ट्स के लिए नहीं कर सकते, या तो वो आपको इंस्पायर किसी और चीज़ के लिए नहीं कर सकते। अपने टाइम के हिसाब से ही वॉज परफेक्ट, ही वॉज नियर परफेक्ट बिकॉज थिंग इज कि कायदम इज कंसिडर्ड टू बी वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट लीडर्स, ठीक है, एंड ही इज कंसिडर्ड टू बी a great inspirational figure. But for me, in my life, uh, he can play a part, but not a major part because uh, I'm inspired by everyone. Like I can be inspired by you even in some parts. Because seeing someone achieve so much, that's something that I want to do, and that's what makes me uh, want to do something.
Thank you. What is the definition of inspiration in your books? आपको क्या लगता है कि what is
In my words,
inspiration?
sorry for cutting you. In my words, inspiration can be anything. Okay, it can be a little child that inspires you to achieve greatness, or it can be some adult doing something that you really want to do. Like for example, uh, when I was young, and I remember uh, just watching this wrestling match between The Rock and Hulk Hogan. I had no idea what was going on, but I was mesmerized that how can these two guys be the center of attraction for thousands of people? Now, if I look at Rock, and everybody looks at him as an inspirational figure, but that was 2002, and I was like around 5 or 6. So, yes, he's an inspirational figure for me. And it's not like I want to be a movie star or I want to have a body like him, but I want to do something that he does. I want to be as good as him, but in a separate field.
So according to this, there is different inspirations for a person in different phases of life. That is what you are saying.
Yes, हर फेस में आपकी लाइफ में हर फेस में हर सब्जेक्ट में हर मोमेंट पे आपको डिफरेंट सॉर्ट ऑफ इंस्पिरेशंस मिलती हैं and like for example my inspiration for education would be my cousin Anusha that she has achieved a lot and I really look up to her
Okay.
and people will find it weird or something that why do you do that that's because it's not because people may say that she's a girl look up to some guy or something and I would be like कि किसी लड़के से कौन ये करके देखा है so that's another thing and but then there's J.K. Rowling who wrote Harry Potter. She wrote such a great series of books in the 90s that every kid or adult still reads it to this date. She is one of the richest authors of our generation. So she's a very inspiring figure to me.
ओके सो क्या अली हम इसको ऐसे कह सकते हैं कि आप अपनी लाइफ में कुछ सोचते हो कि आप ये करना चाहते हो और हम किसी ऐसी चीज के बेसिस पे कि फाइन जैसे कि अभी आपने रेसलिंग की बात की तो क्योंकि वो फेमस था एंड लॉट ऑफ पीपल वर लुकिंग टू दैट पर्सन दैट इज व्हाई दैट पर्सन वाज योर इंस्पिरेशन और यू वांटेड टू बी अ रेसलर दैट इज योर इंस्पिरेशन क्या लगता है आपको
No, actually, it was just me tennis. So I just saw him and I was just mesmerized because before that or during that period, used to see Superman or Batman, but they were fictional characters. This was a real life superhero sort of thing. So I was like, is it possible to be like that and still be liked by millions of people? So not liked, but loved by
True,
millions of people.
true.
So yes, that's what uh, inspiration is to me, and that inspired me to do a lot of things in life.
राइट सो इसका मतलब यही हुआ ना अली कि जब आप देखते हैं कि सुपरमैन और सुपर हीरोज दे आर इंस्पिरेशन लाइक दे आर लव्ड बाय लॉट ऑफ पीपल so that is why you
Hmm.
wanted to become like them because you always wanted to be loved by others, isn't it, to be adored by
Uh,
others.
you can say that I'm a very spoiled child because I was the first one born in my family,
Hmm.
and after me, my sister was born after 4 years. So I never had a problem of being less loved or anything like that. Uh, Always the center of attention. So I never had a problem with not being the center of attention or anything or being less loved. But the thing is, you see, uh, there comes a time when you go to school, when you go to uh, the higher classes, you see other people and they just don't seem to care about you or anything. And then you see that, yeah, I want to do something that everybody remembers me for after I'm gone. And that's what I think true inspiration can be. We all have to die one day, okay? And I really want to do something in my life that I can be an inspirational figure for the generations to come. And I think that's a dream that everyone should have, or at least try to achieve. If they can achieve it, that's very good. If they cannot, then ठीक है, लेकिन at least try to achieve it. Because in my short life, I've done a lot, I've seen a lot, and I suppose that I can do much, and nothing is holding me back. So I will try to do as much as possible. Right now, I'm teaching, learning, and also working on a website, working as a content writer. So I barely have any time, but I still make time for myself, and I'm also free for anything extra. So when I hear people say that they don't have time, why not? There are 24 hours, and I still find it very less.
True. True. अली बेसिकली वी ऑल मेक एक्सक्यूजेस और जहाँ तक मुझे है कि आपने जस्ट अभी तक ए लेवल्स किया है और
जी,
उसमें आप इतना सब कुछ कर रहे हैं एज यू टोल्ड मी कि आप कंटेंट राइटर भी हैं, आप क्रिएटिव राइटर भी हैं, आप क्लासेस भी टीच कर रहे हैं, तो ये सब करने के लिए आपको किस चीज़ ने मोटिवेट किया? क्योंकि इस उम्र में तो बच्चे दे डू नथिंग, दे जस्ट मेक एक्सक्यूजेस कि हमसे पढ़ा भी नहीं
okay.
जाता, वी कांट इवन स्टडी बिकॉज ऑफ नो टाइम। सो आप ये सब कुछ कैसे मैनेज
Yes,
करें?
you're right. You're right. The thing is कि when I was in my eighth grade, my father passed away. Okay, and he passed away in that Airblue crash in 2010, and I was devastated. But from the inside, I didn't want it to show it, and I still don't. I don't think that there's any point to be devastated about it now or then, because everyone has to die in some sort of way. And then I decided that it's time to move on with with the life. And um, I was just watching this movie. I think you've seen it, or if not, you should. It's called The Inception.
ओके।
Okay, it's Leonardo DiCaprio's movie,
ओके।
and it's directed by one of my favorite directors. Uh, I was watching it, and I just connected with it. I don't know why. It was like uh, very interesting, and I was watching it. I saw it once. I saw it twice. I can still see it like 10 times. I've seen it so many times. Still, I can see it 10 times. Yet I was mesmerized, and uh, when I went to my O levels in grade 9, I had a I had a very wonderful English teacher. English literature teacher was separate, and language was different. Both of them were very helpful, but especially the language teacher. She was like a mother to me, and she still is. It's like a mother to me. She talks to me regularly. She made me feel like the school is my first home, and my actual home is my second home. So I just wanted to be around her and talk to her about everything, from food to movies to everything. So she is a very nice person, and she made me want to go to debate competitions. She made me want to write plays about different things. I directed a Shakespeare play in school. I directed a mime show, and
नाइस।
I did so many things.
बिकॉज़
So
बिकॉज़
she,
ऑफ हर मोटिवेशन?
yes, because she
वेरी नाइस,
motivated me to do it.
वेरी नाइस।
She inspired me to do it, and I have a disability uh, due to my illnesses, such as what I have, muscular dystrophy, and the other one I'm forgetting because of that illness, epilepsy. Yes, I take like 10 to 12 medicines a day, but she made sure that I did my O levels and A levels, and with flying colors I passed. And she still is in contact with me, and she motivated me in ways that I cannot tell you. So she's like a mother to me, and she really helped me. And I really appreciate her for that, being an inspiration to me and such a motivational person towards me.
आई मस्ट से कि इट्स अ ट्रू डेफिनेशन ऑफ अ टीचर। किस तरह से उन्होंने आपको मोटिवेट किया एंड शी मेड यू डू एंड शी मेड यू व्हाट यू आर राइट नाउ, आई बिलीव। क्योंकि लिटरली आपकी बातें मुझे भी इंस्पायर कर रही हैं अली, क्योंकि मैं भी हमेशा से ये लूप होल्स देख रही होती हूँ, मैं ये नहीं कर सकती, मैं वो नहीं कर सकती, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है। और उस टाइम पे बेशक
Mm.
मैं बैठी हूँ, बट आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग एंड स्टिल आई हैव सो मेनी एक्सक्यूजेस ऑफ नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग। So literally, what you are telling me, your story is an inspiration for me as well. कि किस तरह से आप अपने आप को लेके चल रहे हो after such a difficult situation that you faced in your life. उसके
Mm.
बाद कैसे आपने अपने आप को उसमें संभाला,
The thing
and then
is,
now,
if you think of it as difficult, then it becomes more difficult.
true, true,
If you take it as it is, and आप बस सोचते हो कि यही है, अब आगे there's nothing to uh, think of, and just deal with it and make a good life out of it, then you can. And one more thing, when I was like around 15 or 16, I went to see a doctor. He told me that you will not make it to 20. You're going to die in like 5 years. I'm surprised how you are still alive at this point. I was like, seriously, is this guy saying this to me? Like, what doctor says that to your face?
true,
That why
true,
are you still alive?
exactly. Then what was your response?
Huh? Oh, I had a maths exam the next day, so I prepared for it. That's all I could do. What else was I supposed to do?
So you
I couldn't cry
prepared for
myself to
your
sleep.
math exam. Even doctor told you that how are you alive till now? I mean, this is surprising. I mean, मुझे कोई ऐसे कहे so मतलब this is weird. कोई डॉक्टर ऐसे कैसे कह सकता है?
यार, होते हैं डॉक्टर जैसे, काफी होते हैं.
I'm amazed. मतलब मुझे हंसी इस बात पे आ रही है कि किस तरह का मतलब वो अपने प्रोफेशन को किस तरह से लेके चल रहा है। मतलब how can he say that? This is so
And he was a very senior doctor.
sympathetic. Yes, senior doctor, he's saying that to you on your face. खैर, मुझे हैरत है ऐसे लोगों पर कि मतलब वो ऐसी बातें कैसे कर लेते हैं। खैर अली, so
The illness that I'm facing, muscular dystrophy,
hmm,
uh, there's no cure for it. So I have to deal with it. Uh, I give a lot of credit for dealing with me to my mother and all my family members, uh, and my friends who have stuck by me. But that's the way it is.
अली, मुझे तो लगता है कि योर मदर इज वेरी लकी टू हैव अ सन लाइक यू, क्योंकि आपसे आपकी आपको डिजीज है, आई बिलीव, मगर आपके मुकाबले में वो
Mhm.
लोग जो बिल्कुल हेल्दी हैं अपेरेंटली, and they have no goal
Mhm.
for their life, they have no inspiration, nothing at all, they are just sitting in their rooms playing games and doing nothing, literally nothing। 80% पाकिस्तान में ऐसा बच्चा एग्जिस्ट करता है जो इस टाइम पे कुछ नहीं कर रहा। तो मतलब मैंने खुद देखी हैं ऐसी मदर जो कि परेशान है कि इनका बच्चा ऐसे, मतलब उसका बच्चा ना पढ़ता है ना वो कुछ करता है, वो हर टाइम दोस्तों के साथ फिरता रहता है, उसको कोई, और अगर आपकी उम्र के बच्चे से मैं बात करूं तो उसको तो पता भी नहीं होगा कि वो आगे क्या करना चाहता है या उसकी लाइफ का क्या पर्पस है। उसको तो इसका आइडिया भी नहीं
I
होगा,
have
उसने
so
कभी
many
सोचा
goals
भी नहीं होगा।
that I don't know how to achieve them. I have so many goals to achieve.
Hmm.
I want to be a scriptwriter. I want
Hmm.
to be a movie director. I want to be a book writer, which inshallah I hope I'm going to achieve within the next year. And number four, I want to, uh, yeah, I want to win an Oscar for my movie. One movie, at least one movie, but I want to win an Oscar because I've really worked hard on this and I really want to do this. I
लिटरली
just
मुझे
want
लगता
to
है आप ये सब कर लेंगे
I really
इंशाल्लाह
want
so you would do
to
that.
people that uh, we Pakistanis are not just good at TV. We can do something in movie industry. So I really hope that I can do something. And I also want to be a teacher, a very good teacher.
Ali, I must tell you, it is really hard to be a teacher. I must tell you because I have been teaching for 6 years now, and it's
I
very
know,
hard.
I can understand that. You
I mean,
told me that
students
you
are
were a
never
teacher.
satisfied, no
Uh,
matter whatever you do.
I know as a student, I can let you know that we students are very hard to please.
Yes, yes,
Very,
yes,
very hard to please.
yes. And if they would say something, parents, they always say कि teacher is at fault. Marks नहीं आ रहे, teacher is at
Like,
fault. समझ नहीं आ रही, teacher is at fault. Student का तो कोई fault ही नहीं होती किसी भी चीज में.
हाँ, लेकिन
Yeah, it's really tough job being a
I
teacher.
have been on the receiving end of both the sides. If
Hmm.
I don't get good marks, then my mother will kill me, and my teacher will also kill me.
Kill me, yes, because yeah, definitely.
And I remember I was so weak in Urdu. I still am, but I was so weak in Urdu during my O levels exams. My teacher gave me an expected grade of a D, of a E or a U. That means either fail or just pass. I was like,
Okay.
ठीक है pass हो जाऊँ, that's enough. बहुत है. Then the exams happened and I got a B, which means like 70 to 80 के ratio में. And I was like, ठीक है अच्छा grade आया है सही है. My teacher was crying. She hugged me and she was crying. She was like, I never expected this from you. And I was like, ठीक है, okay, don't cry.
अली पता है आपकी बातें सुनने के बाद ना मेरा दिल कर रहा है मैं आपके टीचर का इंटरव्यू लूं अब मैं इतनी ज्यादा उनसे
अच्छा,
मिलना चाहती हूँ ना मतलब ऐसे टीचर्स कहाँ हैं आजकल आपको पता है ये एजुकेशन सेक्टर अब वो वाला सेक्टर नहीं रहा अब तो ये सारा बिजनेस हो गया है टीचर्स आर नॉट लाइक दैट एनीमोर सो वाकई ही मैं आपकी इन
I can
टीचर से
totally
मिलना
understand you
चाहूंगी
because I had my chemistry teachers
ओके
replaced on a daily basis. I was made fun of by my math sir due to my name,
हम्म
which was like uh, very, very wrong of him, I think.
डेफिनेटली
And
डेफिनेटली
a teacher should never make fun of their students.
नेवर नेवर
Uh, yes, but the thing is, he made fun of me. ठीक है, that's fine. I don't mind it. I can reply to him. But he also made fun of a girl uh, and linking us together. I was like, I don't even know that girl. It's her first day in this school. So that was very bad of him.
बस देखो ना अली आपके सामने ही है एक तरफ एक टीचर है who is helping you out who is motivating you who is even crying of you not getting a better grade और एक तरफ वो टीचर है who is insulting students and making fun of students so हर तरह के लोग exist करते हैं
Exactly.
यहाँ पर so अली कोई और चीज जो आप शेयर करना चाहेंगे अपनी लाइफ से रिलेटेड हमें बताना चाहेंगे? क्योंकि मैं तो ऑलरेडी बहुत इम्प्रेस हो गई हूँ आपसे।
I'm not trying to impress anybody. This
बट
is
आई
just
एम
my
रियली।
life. This is just my life. I've met so many people that have impressed me. Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. And one of them can be my uncle, like my, yeah, he's sort of like my uncle because I consider him my brother, but he's very old, so I cannot call him uncle. Uh, he is a fashion designer, and I've seen him the way he is with his wife, my aunt, and I'm just so impressed with him because uh, he's so friendly towards me, and he's like a brother towards me. With his wife, he would help him in kitchen in everything. He would clean the house and everything. And once you go to their house, it would be like you're actually somewhere where people care about you. So I really do love him. Like uh, it really makes me feel like he's a very nice person. And there are people like that make you feel that way. Like I have a cousin, and his name is Omar. He's like a brother towards me. He's like 5 6 years older than me, but he works at night. He works at a Japanese call center or something like that. He sells cars, but he visits me every single weekend. If he's sick, he would still visit me. If he's not sick, he would still visit me, and we would just sit, chat, and either play video games or something like that. But he would have dinner with me, have breakfast with me, and then go back to his home. But he wants to spend the time with me, not because that I am calling him, but because he wants to be there, uh, because he wants to be there, and he has fun with me. So I really like those kind of people. Then I was telling you about Anosha, my other cousin. She is like one of those persons that I talk to her on a regular basis, even though we are not in the same city. And she is like the nicest person that I've ever met. And she gives me inspiration to be kind towards other people. And we're like a year apart. Uh, I don't know who's older, who's not, but we talk as like we're at the same age, and I just don't know. I just have so many good friends as well. I've like friends who are friends for like the past 20, 22 years. So we've seen each other grow. And before I was having this interview, I was talking to one of my friends who is in Australia and doing his engineering. And we've been friends since we were like around 2 or 3 years old. So, and we live in the same building, and we just can't live without each other. We talk almost every other day. I think having friends and family who really care about you is very important.
ट्रू, ट्रू, डेफिनेटली आपके रिलेटिव्स, आपके फ्रेंड्स, they are somebody who always gives you comfort and make you feel happy and lively as well. So they are very, very important part of your life, undoubtedly. So, Ali, anything else you would like to share with us?
No.
Okay. So thank you very much, Ali, for giving us your time and sharing your life story with us and telling us that how a lot of people inspired you, they helped you throughout your life. It was
My biggest
wonderful.
inspiration is my father. So I don't
Definitely,
have
yes.
much to say about that.
Yes. I'm sure. So it was wonderful talking to you, and I hope we would have another interview with you soon on the creative writing and content writing that you are doing
Sure.
nowadays, and you would also sharing with us different tips and strategies to be a good content or creative writer.
You too, take care.
Thank you. Thank you for your
Hafiz.
time, Ali. Bye. Have a nice day.